month. So today I'm gonna show you my routine that I have with my sick piggy, MJ. This is Mama June, for some of you who are meeting her for the first time. She has fluid in her lungs, which is better known as pneumonia. So she is on an antibiotic and we do critical care. So I have a whole routine that I'm gonna show you guys that I do with my pigs when they're sick. Of course, different sicknesses, there will be different medications or different routines, but for all intents and purposes, this is sort of my route, especially with piggies when they lose weight when they're sick, which is how we knew that MJ was sick, is because when I went for her weigh-ins, she weighed significantly less. So we're just gonna jump right to it. I have my lovely assistant, Josh, here today. She hates the medication. Biggie absolutely loves this medication because it's bubblegum flavored. He absolutely loves it. Sometimes you have pigs that just want to have their life saved, and then you have some pigs who just don't want their life saved, and she fights the life saving. She does not like it. So that's why Josh holds her. Like if it was Biggie, he would just walk right up, or other pigs that can just kind of stick it right. She's not one of them, and that's okay. So if you have a piggy that has trouble, it is helpful to have a second person. So I do advise, having someone hold your piggy if you have that option, because you don't want to waste the medication, especially if they need it, which she needs it. So I go halfway. So this is 5.5 milliliters, and I'm going to only go to like probably 0.3 just to make sure she doesn't she will try to reject it. So that way she's trying to get as much of the medication in there as possible. You ready to show them how difficult you can be? Let's do this. Hi, sweetie. She kind of coils up like a snake. You ready? There it goes. Once she knows what it is, it'll take a couple turns. I know. What's nice is she's not a nibbler. Some of them kind of nibble. Moira nibbles when she's trying to tell you she's over it. Are you ready? I know. We got it. Yep. Push it away. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. Shh. There we go. So a little bit more than I was hoping, but luckily it all went in. I got down to like almost 0.2. Well, I don't even care how I look right now. So this angle probably doesn't look good, but it doesn't matter because we got to get the medicine in. It doesn't really matter what this part of my face looks like right now. You ready for the rest of it? It's gonna be yummy. It's so yummy, bubblegum. There we go. There we go. So I will, let me get them. So because a lot of her issue is weight loss in her sickness, I will give her a little pea flake in between each torture session. It drives the other pigs crazy when they hear someone getting it and not them, and I'll eventually give each of them one, but for right now, my focus is on her. So I'll let her eat that, and then what I go to is her critical care. So these are 1 milliliter syringes. They're really tiny. I'll have Josh zoom in how he does. Oh, don't act like you want it. I know you don't. And I'll show you after this how I mix it, because it took me forever to figure out exactly the consistency, and getting it in these syringes was a pain in the butt for a minute, but sort of got it down now. She doesn't really love it either, but she definitely doesn't fight it like she fights the medication. She still fights it, but once I get it in her mouth, she'll eat it. There we go. Are we in? Are we in? Let me all the way in. There, we'll eat. Oh, there we go. There we go. See, once we're in, she'll accept it with the critical care. There we go. I try. Yeah. He's so pretty. He's a very pretty girl. Very sweet girl. Very much like you. Very much like you. All right, we're gonna do one more critical care. You eat it up, okay? And you stay right there. You'll probably back up as soon as I put this to your mouth. Yep. Yeah, there we go.
Like a little baby.
She is a little baby.
Gotta plump you up.
All right, and then last but not least, Dad, hold her. You holding her? Like really hold her? I do liquid vitamin C once a day. So I don't typically do the vitamin C at the same time as her medication. It's fine too. Oh, this is a huge syringe. I just spread it out just because I give her critical care like twice a day, 2 to 3 milliliters twice a day. One of the times I do the medication, and the other times the second time I do vitamin C. Because she's just not much into it. Yep, but it's not so bad. It's the best of all the three. It's so tangy. See? Yummy. She's the most willing with this of all of them. She's so funny. Give me the baby. Come here, sweetie. So I'm gonna show you guys how I do my critical care mixture. This is the critical care. It's Oxbow brand. I have used other brands. This is just what I have right now. This is what my vet gave me. What I normally do is I get like a small cup. I already have some mixture in here, and I'll have Josh like show you all of this in still shots so you can see it. Because it did take me a while to figure out like exactly the consistency it needs to get to like where you can actually pull it into a syringe, which the syringe battle is like a whole nother thing. Cause like you can get these like flakes like stuck in the tip of it, and then like you can't like get anything through, but it's definitely practicing, and then you'll eventually figure it out. But usually I'm at my sink. We just have really bad lighting in there, and I'll take just a little bit of this powder. I'll show you. It looks like this like powder, and I'll sprinkle it in the cup, and then I'm not gonna sprinkle really too much because I have some in here already. She has to eat again later, so. And then because I'm not in the sink, I'm just gonna put water in here with the syringe, because knowing me, I'll dump water everywhere. So then add a little bit more water to it, and then I just use the syringe to mix it up. Again, and it's like an oatmeal, like a watery oatmeal consistency, but you still want it to be like thick enough and not like too watery. You want it to have like some texture to it. Josh might have to like zoom in. Josh, you're gonna have to like figure out a way to show them the consistency of this. Like this. I hope I did it right. All right, so I lean it to the side and I'll just pull up, and sometimes there'll be an air bubble, and if you wait, it actually, I don't know if you can see that, it'll just go back down if nothing happens. And then I just like literally, oh, you can hear it. It goes. Can you hear that? It means it's working. Oh, hi. Do you want to try it? No, okay. All right. But it like looks like that.
There you go.
I will say that this is annoying at first. And I mean, it's not even at first. It's still annoying to me now sometimes. It would be a lot easier if I was at the sink so that I could add water easier. Sometimes a way to check if it's stuck is just simply push it, see what comes out. I got like 0.8 in one and like 0.6 in the other. Not bad. I do this with her like 2 to 3 times a day. I just sort of fill up what I can and torture her because she hates it so much. All right, look, I got 3. And usually I just like run water over the syringes so it doesn't have all this. I'll just swish it around in this cup since it's sitting here. So I'm not gonna like have Josh film doing weigh-ins, because I weigh them all at one time and like write it down, and it's like a whole thing. And he has to get back to work and I have to go cat sit. But I did want to show, because again, when I have sick pigs, I try to branch out and get different forage mixtures just to encourage them to eat more and, you know, gain weight. This one is one I haven't gotten before, and I'm gonna be quite honest. I forget who I ordered it from, but I got it off Etsy. What?
Say link in the description.
There will be a link in the description. Let's see, there's gotta be a name on here. Oh, BR Pets is the brand. Found it, BR Pets. And this is the forage mixture that I got. Oh my God, they gave me a really cute sticker that says, I work so my guinea pig can have a better life. The guinea pig with sunglasses
That's so
on and a
cute.
little mixed drink. That's so funny. I got a different forage mixture. I just sprinkle it in their hay trays. And sometimes I have like the hay racks and I like put hay all around and I'll just sprinkle it around there and just encourage them to eat. Anything to get them to eat, anything to get them to gain weight when they're sick. This is like another thing that I do on top of the critical care, the liquid vitamin C, and then of course their medication. And again, like weigh in every other day. But of course, if your pig is sick or if your pig is losing weight, the first thing to do is to call your vet. This is why weigh-ins are so important. They are the first sign that your guinea pig really gives you that they're sick, because I mean, I wouldn't have known that MJ was sick otherwise, because she didn't have any audible breathing. So the only way I detected that something was going wrong was the fact that her weight was down. As always, guys, thank you so much for being here. Love you. See you next time.